Alright, just checking. Check. Alright. Hello, welcome. We're here with some Wuthering Waves. I'm basically doing Carlotta's quest. Partially because I keep running into it, and I'm kind of getting fed up with it. I'll be real. So we are basically going to be doing it. Something I've noticed is you don't really get the option to do them. You can't just go into them. So I'll be real. I've started it, but not intentionally. You can't just run around and bump in. You can't just run into the areas at first. So you don't get the choice of them. They kind of just appear when you go into their territory or something. Yeah, see? If I come back out of it. Fucking hell, this is, it definitely changes. But I basically tried doing this one here, but this one kind of comes down here, which goes into the range for Carlotta's quest. So yeah, it kind of fucked it over entirely. Oh yeah, I've got to avoid these fuckers.
Carlotta warned me about eyes, so she probably wants me to avoid unnecessary attention. Not sure why, but staying under the radar is never a bad idea.
Another issue I'm aware of is at least another issue is that considering the other issue is the sake of where I can't leave the moment I start, if you get what I mean. Like, I can't escape I can't really escape the area. I could leave and exit the game, but the moment I get back into it is a change. So essentially, I'm unable to escape the chances of getting somewhere. Which means I'll basically have no choice but to do it. You don't look in my direction. Oh. You don't look at me. Fuck off. It kind of puts me at a stump. It kind of stumps me as well because I can't. Because there's like an event quest that I can't do. Oh, I'll have to autoplay. Because it is voiced, as you can tell.
Carlotta's not here yet. Guess I have to wait.
Oh dear. I didn't take my chances very well, did I? Do not engage. I will bite you. But they are aware of but they are aware I'm here then. Whoever was following it seems to have left. Oh, so I'm aware of it.
Might I trouble you for a light, young man?
What do you want?
Oh well, a cigar without smoke. My granddaughter told me Raguna's rain is a bad omen. Can't argue with that now, can I?
Sound about a bit.
You've been looking at this painting for a while. Anything special about it?
Oh. Did it capture your interest as well? Or are you simply passing the time until the rain ends?
Bit of both. Bit of both, I'd say. Just happen to see you studying the painting. You could say I'm waiting. Second one. The first one, sorry.
It's only the investor's nature in me. I find myself irresistibly drawn to items of unique value. The Montelli family prides themselves on their eclectic taste in art. Any style, by any artist, can find its home within their quarter.
So I probably fail that front.
Art knows no boundaries of time, place, or the mind. Here we stand, united by the rain, drawn to the same painting. They say in art, we glimpse pieces of our own soul. What do you make of this piece? Care to share your thoughts?
Supposed to study the collage. Still the top one.
You have keener eyes than I expected. Seeing essence beneath the surface. I share the same view, except that I'm somehow saddened by the part that forsakes its character to achieve balance. Perhaps chosen by the artist for its uniqueness. Now is not the time to cling to existing balance, but to embrace the unknown. Seek change and carve out one's path, just as she once did.
She? We've really been staring at that painting, ain't we? What's that for?
Glory in Decay. The Impressionist Pazzoli's latest piece. Didn't know you had such refined taste. I dodged those pesky eyes the whole way here, worried you'd been kept waiting too long. But it seems you've kept yourself entertained.
Well, you gotta learn somehow.
So, the old gentleman was simply hiding from the rain, was he? I see. The Montelli Quarter does attract art enthusiasts. Anyway, I'm glad prying eyes didn't follow. when it rains in Ragusa, surprises are as common as puddles. A delay is only a small splash. Calling you here with little explanation and a word of caution, I can only imagine your confusion.
Take me by surprise. You and your uncle both. The Montellis enjoy their intrigue, don't they?
The shark in our midst has finally made its move. Recently, several of our partners claim to have found a superior cellar and ended their dealings with us. Meanwhile, Bennett, our vault keeper, was reported to have embezzled and sold vault assets. It's said that he tried to flee, but was killed by tacit discords outside the city.
Oh shit.
I'm not so sure. I've worked with Bennett before. He was principled, bold, but not reckless. Not one to easily betray. And the night he died, he sent a photo to my terminal. A blood-stained page of an anthology, marked with 3 phrases. Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. When 40 winters siege thy beauty, and the planet turns right, twice and a half.
Cryptic. They're clues for something.
The meaning is yet to be revealed, but he is clearly conveying a message.
Go. I've got to find somewhere.
All evidence points to Bennett being the key to uncovering the shark lurking in our waters. The Montelli family is a symbol of liberation for Ragusa. We uphold freedom and equality for all. Our vault is the heart of our family. And if it is corrupted, it threatens not only us, but risks plunging the city back into oppression and isolation. As much as I hate to suspect family members, I cannot rule any of them out.
So why are you getting me involved?
You, however, are different. As an outsider who has aided us in capturing the initial traitors, I hope to not be proven wrong, but I feel that I can trust you.
So you're asking for my help. You want my support.
My uncle's words were clear. Only those at the table can play the game. To engage with my family, one must have both standing and purpose. So, I offer you a new identity in our upcoming inquiry. Cat's Eye, a provisional member under my patronage.
I'm not truly a member of the family.
If you wish to join, you must undertake the final assessment and pledge your loyalty to the Montellis.
And Cat's Eye, why?
When it comes to family matters, we like to use code names, each tied to a unique token. Mine, for example, is Opal. Opal recommended Cat's Eye. It has a ring to it, don't you think? Also, have you looked closely at your own eyes? They share the same luster as Cat's Eye gems. Now, Cat's Eye, will you stand with me to catch the traitor within our family and avert this looming threat?
I think that might be a good one. You commanded me, so it's your call. We must prevent this threat and bring peace to Ragusa. I want to uncover the true identity of this lurking shark. Well, you recommended me, so it's your call.
I understand decorum is important to the Montellis, but among friends, can't we be a bit more informal?
What made you say that? Ah, you're curious who I am beyond my role. Is that it? I just might entertain that thought. But for now, my agents just sent me the address of Bennett's residence. While his body has been found, what he left behind is still out there. Seems someone has acted faster. Those two, they're my uncle's agents, Sage and Acorn. Yes, we address each other by code names, handy identifiers in a crowd. I'll keep you updated on the family members' code names we encounter, along with any other details you might need. Seems like they are looking for something as well. It's only natural my uncle wishes to retrieve the lost items. But my presence might raise a few eyebrows. Yes, you try and loosen their lips. If memory serves, they are senior members, having served under my uncle for years. Regulars at margaritas. Talk business with merchants and wine with drinkers. Engage their interests, and their words will flow like a river. As for the rest...
No advisors needed. Carlotta. Me being there might raise a few eyebrows. Also me, runs around with Carlotta. Just use her. Who are you? Oh, hello.
Hey. That's you they're calling.
No, that's both of us. But I don't recognize this person.
Neither do I. Listen up.
Okay, you got the names right. Must be family. Who are you? Cat's Eye. Doesn't ring a bell. Probably one of those new recruits after the Carnival.
Yep.
So, what do you need? We are just about to wrap up and grab a bite at margaritas. Still got a lot on our plate today.
Talk about margarita.
Margaritas. Nothing quite like it, huh? And the pizza? Oh, it's a favorite in my circle, too.
Always a solid choice when on the move. Perfect spot for a bit of catching up.
You know, the last time I was there, I heard talk about a thief stealing from the vault. Is that true?
Well, cat's out of the bag now. See that house right there? That's where the thief lived. We came to search for clues.
No, not yet. We've looked everywhere, but found nothing.
But to be honest, I doubt we'll ever find them. The thief has probably sold everything off by now, and we are short on manpower. That's a needle in a haystack, if you ask me. Well, our boss is the Padrino's son. He has his methods.
Fair enough.
Our job is to follow orders, not to ask questions. Just do what we're told, and do it well.
Sounds fair.
That's right. If you spot anything unusual, Keep an eye on it. Could be your big break. With a bit more time, I think you'll do just fine.
Rendezvous with Carlotta after investigation and share the information you gathered.
So they found nothing, but assumed Uncle wasn't concerned. That makes no sense. Everything that happened recently ties back to the vault. If Uncle wished to protect his position, he'd be quick to retrieve the items and resolve the situation. Curiously, Bennett was last sighted in the vicinity of Liberty Square, where you met Uncle. Last night,
Right.
I was investigating the area before I happened upon your private meeting.
Explains why you were there.
But when I brought this up with him afterwards, he didn't seem privy to any details. As for my search of Bennett's home, nothing of note turned up, just as the two agents reported. I found no spoils, not even the faintest trace of them being stored or moved. Everything about his living space fits the profile of a typical Junior Vault employee. I also asked around about Bennett after our previous collaboration. He was ambitious, but never greedy. I was even told he refused a bribe offered by a business associate during an operation. The Montelli family is ever generous with wealth and opportunities, welcoming all who aspire to make their mark in Ragusa. Mere profit would never make him betray us.
Who's this person?
For now, more evidence is required. The entire matter might need to be approached from a different angle. Shh. Hold still. See that man over there, the one that looks like a grey dove?
That's one way to put it. Why am I hunched over?
Quick.
I guess we're chasing now. You're telling me this fucking oh, there he is. Come here, bitch.
Nowhere to run. Now it's time for a proper chat.
These old creaky bones of mine.
So who are you?
Did I offend you? Or are you just chasing down every passing soul? Never thought the Montellis would grow so aggressive.
No one knows the family's ways better than its members, even though he's no longer one of us.
No longer?
Right, old Duncan?
I must admit, you have an annoyingly good memory. It's remarkable that someone of your rank would remember a man such as myself.
What are you saying ow for?
I will never forget that stormy night. Nor any of the members who were caught in it.
Sadly, I've no desire to be remembered. To me, Montelli is only a name of the past. There were moments of joy, but they cannot make up for my loss. Now, I only feel tired.
That's not good. How is she with the walking?
Why go back to what you claim to have left in the past? Unless there's something you can't ignore.
You were standing across from Bennett's doorway, and your clothes are still damp from the rain. You weren't simply passing by, you were watching. What were you looking for? Or, should I ask, what did you hope to find?
I don't know. To grieve for my last friend in the family? To blame him for being so reckless and greedy? Or to figure out how this fool ended up in such a mess? Hoping to find the lost items and settle his debts, so he may rest in peace. I tried to persuade him to leave with me, but failed. In Raguna's game, the Montelli family has only two options.
Being what?
We either play to win, or are forced to leave with nothing.
I'd rather be forced to leave with nothing. Or just... No,
Every
say
Montelli
goodbye.
has a chance at their desires. But what's the prize? They stake everything they hold dear. Family, love, faith, principles, and even their life.
Right.
Now, his ambition and greed have cost him everything.
You can decide when to leave the table. Is that when you left the family?
Most people find acceptance easier than change, as change demands the bravery to face uncertainty. No great endeavor is without its perils.
True.
So yes, if the Montellis are to drive the change and push past current barriers, the path ahead will be anything but easy. The family exists to withstand what an individual cannot, and accomplish what might otherwise be unattainable. But within the family, each Montelli still enjoys the freedom of choice. Your leaving is a testament to this, is it not? If you're willing, there is still much to be done for Bennett. His terminal, the alleged stolen goods, everything but his body remains missing. Given your familiarity, you might help us in locating these items.
In that case, you might want to speak to Scarlet Velvet.
And she is... who?
The leader of a network of commoners seeking freedom in Raguna. They had close ties with Bennett. If he was really stealing, I'd wager they were complicit.
I see.
And that said, with their recent fallout with the family, I can't guarantee you'll find them, let alone talk to them.
We have little choice but to try. Now, let's go. We're off to the most reliable source of information in Raguna.
Throwing herself about on the bed. What, isn't it like she's rolling around like she used to in a cot or something? She's rolling around at the speed of sound.
This is the place.
Oh, what?
She may not be here, but I have my ways of reaching
So,
her
so
people.
kind of like when you were trying to give her food and she
In
was just kind
Raguna's
of throwing
market.
herself down.
They say fortune
That video?
seldom favors those who lack a taste for fine drinks. Among traders, there's a secret code in the way drinks are mixed.
Why is it yellow? Why is it yellow?
Base of bitter almond and mint, for instance, usually signals danger and death. But but some have devised their own more private codes. Yes. This area is essentially a neutral zone in the city. No affiliations, no restrictions. With the ongoing feud between Scarlet Velvet and the Montellis, finding her will be difficult. But I've heard they have eyes and ears here. So all that remains is to order the right drink, watch the crowd, and let their reactions lead us to Scarlet Velvet's contact.
Greetings. What will it be today?
A Scarlet Velvet ribbon, please.
Scarlet Velvet. An uncommon choice. Perhaps the one you seek is waiting just as patiently. May you both find what you've come for.
Talk to those present to identify the contact.
Kirsch, whiskey, and cherry tomatoes. Does it mean revenge? Blood orange gin. That drink you have there is quite rare. Would you mind telling me what it means?
You will know it when you need to. Secret too terrifying to speak of.
Wait, maybe I'm not ready for this. Forget it. I don't want to know. Imperator above, I am but a humble man, obsessed with the secret code of drinks. I shan't risk my neck over this. I've been exploring how drinks might encode numerical values. Through alcohol content or vintage, perhaps. But lately, I'm starting to wonder if the drink itself even matters.
The key to any language lies in the shared rules and agreements between both parties. With that in mind, the same drink or even the same object
She's choosing to be a fluffy fish.
Much like how my people and I sometimes improvise codes with whatever's available. Sounds like you've been at this code research for quite some time. Mind if I ask you a question? Do you know when the bartender started his shift today?
Let me see. I got here quite early, and he was here about the same time. Probably around 8 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Time?
Oh, there you are. I noticed you as soon as you walked in. Don't get me wrong, I've only been here long enough to recognise that drink, but I'm not making any guarantees beyond that. That swagger and flair. You're with the Montelli family, am I right? I know I'm not the one you came for, but don't dash off just yet. You don't know what I have up my sleeve, you know? How about you let me prove how reliable I can be for your family? Go on, test me. Oh, that name. She's the second Montelli daughter, but she usually goes by another code name, Opal, when on duty.
Right.
But you better ask the lady next to you yourself. In our line of work, it's considered rude to discuss someone when they're within earshot.
Impressive. You've proved yourself capable. 3 days from now, at this hour, return here and order a golden ears mambo. Watch for someone wearing a green tourmaline.
The wild desires, they swallow me like the roaring waves. Oh, how maddening's your tender love. I'd forsake it all. just to be forever lost in your embrace. But this amber drink, a deadly poison, or a healing tonic? No, leave me be. Don't bother me. The void, the endless void has consumed me. I want no part in anything. Who are you, and who am I? Montelli, Phasalia, the Order, the Commoners. Without these names, what sets us apart? But reality is cruel, and we have no refuge.
Let's go.
Right.
Clearly, he's not the one we're looking for.
More secrets. I'm a fan of good alcohol, bring me more. Well, I was just asking. We've got a menu on the table for newcomers. Maybe you'll find something that catches your eye. Or you prefer to find someone who shares your taste for a scarlet velvet. Ooh, an Earl Grey cake. Ooh. A black tea infused base combined with a refreshing scent of citrus delivers a mellow flavor and that lingers without the hint of bitterness. How can I make that? That's a tea cake right there. That's a tea cake. I'm glad I looked at this. That's a tea cake. Fuck the rest of them. That's a tea cake. Where's the ordinary wine list? Love and Elixir, Night of Terror, Emperor's New Clothes, TF10. Or the fuck 10. When she steps into the garden. Strange people. Can I talk to you? No. There's a person standing in front of there. How dare you? Can I talk? I'll take those. So, who can I speak to? Someone up here? No. Talk to those present to identify the contact. Am I missing something? Because there's only like 4 people here. Oh.
Anything else I can get you? Or is there a problem with the drinks?
No, we're here
As
for you.
expected from a Scarlet Velvet informant. You are smart. In a place like this, a bartender is the perfect cover. The least noticed, but with the best view. You mix every drink and pass every code. You might not understand all of them, but nothing of importance ever escapes you.
You must be happy.
So this Scarlet Velvet ribbon is meant for you. Am I correct, sir?
Well, well. It finds its way back to me at last. A drink of trouble, I'd call it. Contact has been made, and by the rules, a conversation should follow. But Scarlet Velvet has decided there will be no further dealings with the Montellis. The partnership is broken, and whatever bond you had is all but gone. If you do meet up, Lady Carlotta, aren't you afraid things might turn ugly?
The fight. Oh, well, here's
It's
the
rumored
problem.
that Scarlet Velvet's decision to end our partnership has something to do with a Vault Keeper named Bennett.
Surely you don't believe that nonsense.
Then what is the truth? Bennett was recently found dead in the wild. The dead are silent, but you are not. So let's talk.
Wait, Bennett is dead? That
Well, it's an
complicates
offer.
things, I'm afraid. I'm not sure if trusting Montelli is a wise choice, but in memory of Bennett, if you truly are as noble as he believed, go to Whisperwind Haven after dusk. I will inform Scarlet Velvet.
Alright. That's the one. Political babies. Oh. Or you just add, I don't know. 3 minutes behind. Oh, that's fine. About the tea cake. Well, that. Wait.
Night of Remembrance. Is that another special event in Eglatown? And this message, is it a prank? Or is there more to this?
Don't tell me I ran into like another story.
What's this smell? Nope, I can't take it. Gotta take a break. Ugh. Ew. Why do I still smell it down here? Ugh. Wait. This weird frequency. It's coming from that message. Ugh. My head. So dizzy. I'm gonna lie down. Just holler if you need me.
Looks like we've been hit by the weird frequency in that message. I should check out what's going on in Eglatown.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Now it's not Cantarella's. I don't want to know. Fuck off.
Terminals are divine artifacts from the Sentinel, brought to Rinascita by the first Primus. What you possessed were nothing but privately made replicas, existing solely by the grace of the Primus. How dare you defy our cleansing of such blasphemy?
We never stopped asking the Order for permission to wear the terminals, but every single request is denied. You won't even tell us why. You've controlled the terminal supply, and the family stopped trading with us. These are all we have left. Why should we hand them over?
I can sense your fervent desire for the artifacts and the blessings from the Sentinel. But whether you are worthy of the terminals is for the Order to decide. If you willingly part with your wealth in devotion to the Order's divine cause, the door to forgiveness might still be open.
Might?
But should you persist in your defiance, we'll have to escort you to the penitentiary for judgment.
I don't know. That's not good. Oh, wrong one.
The Order and the Commoners. It must be Scarlet Velvet causing the stir. The Order's arrogance is known, but such blatant actions. Is it because we're far from the heart of the city? Let's first address their troubles, and then we'll have a proper talk.
Wait. Wait, it gave me... Okay.
I alone will decide whether it's
Alright,
for
cool.
show
Take
or
mine out for
battle.
yours. Okay. Yep, sounds about right. Why is it always mine?
Can you keep up? Still recognize me? Victory, guide my blade. Counting on you. My compliments.
It's always mine. It's always mine.
Surrender.
Gave me from trial to trial.
Ah, the Montelli's second daughter, and this year's laureate. I suggest you tread carefully and avoid crossing the Order and the Sentinel. Especially not for the sake of mere commoners. Must I remind you again? Trading reserved terminals is a breach of the discipline.
I suppose they don't know that I'm the original owner of the Sentinels, but okay.
We paid good money for these. If you're taking them, you owe us a refund.
Yet the very traders who took your money have seen the error of their ways and reported your dealings. They have sworn to repent for their illicit production and cease all trade with you. How sad, Miss Carlotta. Such loyalty to your family, only to be left in the dark. No one bothered to inform you, did they?
Oh, please. My ties with the family are not so fragile as to be shaken by mere words. The fact that we're having this conversation at all means that you cannot ignore my status. Wouldn't you agree? The Sentinel and the Primus have declared free trade as our undeniable right. Scarlet Velvet is always entitled to trade as they please, regardless of their previous partnerships. You preach the doctrine, yet fail to adhere to it yourself. If I were you, I'd be on my way to the penitentiary. Willful transgression is the worst blasphemy one can imagine.
Mark my words. The day Montelli is brought to its knees by the Order and Phasalia will be the day you beg for the Sentinel's mercy. When that day comes, all shall be under the Order's control, and it will not be long in coming.
Ernesto, the bartender, said you needed to see me. You may have just offended us, but you heard it. Your family has left us in a mess. Frankly, I don't see the point in having this conversation.
That's why you're having it.
Since Ernesto said it's about Bennett, I'll give you a minute, for his sake. Speak quickly. Regardless of the bigger picture, your side ended the deal. We were informed at short notice to stop all trade. And it's not just the terminals. No more jewelry, perfumes, and all that nonsense. You saw what happened today. And not to mention, I haven't seen a Montelli for nearly 2 weeks. Where were you when we were fighting against the Order and the Phasalias?
Oh,
There was a slight issue of a traitor in the vault, so our hands were tied.
Don't see why they're lying about
A
it, no.
direct approach works best at times. Actually, what that acolyte claimed is news to me. Surrendering control and ceasing trade are not in the Montelli's vocabulary. The Montelli creed has always been family first and a pioneering spirit second.
With your grandfather, maybe. But he won't be around forever. When Capello takes the helm, you won't have a say. The real question is whether we can get our trade back on track. Can your family still be trusted? What I need is a solid promise from someone in charge. Can you do that? One thing's for sure. I don't want to see the family who first broke the monopoly to trade with us commoners end up defending it.
I'll speak with my uncle and grandfather to see what happened with our cooperation.
You know what? This is supposed to be your family's business. Why am I saying this to you? Excuse my earlier words. So, Ernesto told me Bennett's gone. What happened? He seemed fine the last time we met.
Tacit discourse, from what I was told. And there are rumors that you helped him find stolen items. Of course, we think there's more to the
Good
story.
judgment there. The rumors are nonsense. Fencing stolen goods? Please. Bennett used to handle our shipments for the vault, but everything was above board. Nothing shady, okay? He knew his stuff. Never took advantage of us, never budged on prices either. For him, it was always business first, friendship second. When he was running late, he'd stay up at that hill sometimes. We even set up a shelter there after it happened a few times. That's all. Come to think of it, he did stay there for a while the last time we saw him. Asked us to stash something too. What was it he said? I hope we don't need to use it.
Seems Bennett may have anticipated the trouble ahead. I wonder if you might show us to the shelter. We'd be most grateful.
There's an entrance along the coast. Go straight down the road and you'll see it. What's your business there anyway?
Test our hypothesis and see if there's anything of importance hidden. Oh my god. Down there. I'm hoping there's no more fucking random quests, because I started Cantarella's and I didn't even know it was there. Then again, I don't really know where anyone's is. Unless I ran into them like by mistake. But the issue is I can't fucking escape them.
I got your back.
Once I've gone into that area, I can't get out of it. Unless I also leave the game entirely. But the moment I go back in, again, it starts off. So so it's either I watch the first bit, or I skip that first part of the story. Which sucks both ways.
You
So it
can
does
tell
come blow.
someone was here. Look at the mess. Perhaps Bennett deliberately arranged it this way as a cover. We'll each use our senses to search. Then let's gather and analyze the clues we find.
Or rota device. So take the device and inspect it later with Carlotta. So quiet here. It seems like nobody has set foot in here ever since Bennett left. Stay vigilant. We're in the wilderness and anything could happen while we investigate. Promise me you'll take care. I don't want to have to worry about you. Just say that while I'm jumping in front of your face. A slightly faded oil painting. The woman in it wears a serene and enigmatic smile. As you look closer, you see the pencil marks of the letters ML and CL in the woman's eyes. ML and CL. Moonlight candlelight? Tattered book. As you flip through it, nothing seems out of place. Maybe this is what Bennett left. You decide to take the book and expect it later with Carlotta. Alright, what do you got, love? What do you think?
Something is strange here.
These items aren't exactly rare, but they're not everyday objects either. They seem out of place here. Looks like Bennett left them deliberately.
Indeed. But what I find strange is... these items. Don't they seem familiar? Do you recall those 3 lines from the anthology? The ones Bennett sent me in the photo? Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. The woman in the painting here seems to stand in the gloomy rain, but her eyes remain bright. Like the secret code in drinks, what matters is never the object themselves, but the shared rules and agreements between both parties. Now the book. It appears to be about winter, which is likely related to the second line, 40 winters.
Try page 40. Last number is 190.
The last one is a rotor device. The planet...
rolls right twice and a half. Show numbers 4, 6, and 8.
MLCL 190468. That format. It's a vault storage code. Of course it is. Bennett was a vault keeper. But what was he trying to convey in such a cryptic manner? 4 letters. The highest clearance level in the vault. Could it be? Hold on.
Carlotta? Yeah. You asked me to keep an eye out for Bennett's terminal. Well, I found it. Yeah, that's for me to know and you to wonder.
Oh, okay.
But it was not in good shape after what it went through. Yeah, if you can use it at all, the data and the records inside might need to be recovered.
Understood. I'll have someone pick it up for restoration.
Wait, what now? What, you're not even gonna check?
Oh,
no, it's nothing really. Just worried it might be too tricky to repair.
All right. We'll inform you when there's more to share. We're returning to the Montelli quarter first. The terminal will be fixed there. As for the codes, we'll figure it out once we arrive. You might not know this, but Bennett was never granted the highest clearance in the vault.
Isn't that a good sign? It means Bennett might not be guilty after all, just as you suspected.
But it's replaced by another suspicion. One I am reluctant to entertain, but I'm forced to consider. Only grandfather, uncle, and I have the highest clearance. Liberty Square, our proximity, the vault's security clearance, a traitor among the top brass, the indifference towards the stolen goods, and the authority to end dealings with Scarlet Velvet. There's someone all evidence points to. Were I to entertain it, it all starts to make sense. Uncle. But if it was truly him, the heir to our family, who betrayed us, wouldn't that be utterly absurd?
No.
Now all that remains is to see what the code reveals. It might clear our doubts, or confirm it.
I'll be with you no matter what. So, let's see where this leads.
Oh, really? Fine. I'm coming, I'm running. Though there is still one I need to do though, in fairness. There is still another fucking companion story I need to do. I don't even know how long these companion stories go on for. I ain't got a fluff.
My people just reported some initial progress on the terminal repair. Let's go. Our meetup spot is right ahead.
I have no idea how long companion stories are.
Lady Carlotta, we received a terminal addressed to you, signed DC. The initial restoration is almost complete, but some data is overwritten or isolated due to the extensive damage. We were only able to recover certain sections. Our evaluation suggests that a full restoration might not be worth it. But, if you insist, Mr. Pierre at headquarters is an expert in this field.
Good. Make sure to contact him. Now please project the restored sections.
Absolutely. One moment.
Yes, that's where I was investigating that night. Seems like the intel was right. Bennett did go there. And the other location, I think it's my uncle's private dock. Primarily used for storage, not shipments. Reviewing the records hardly proves the connection between these locations. If time permits, we should take the terminal to Mr. Pierre. He's an old friend of Grandfather's and is an expert in this field. There may be other useful information in the terminal. But first, let's put that code to use. It could help us narrow down the range and provide better clues. Follow me. This is why I suggested we return here. Our vault holds everything. Family property, valuable items for trade, and prized possessions entrusted to us by clients. The complete inventory and access records can only be found here, accessible to those with the proper clearance. Please, follow me.
Okay. This is interesting. Was there 2 days ago? Terminals in storage, clear modules attached and missing.
Someone extracted the core data module. It's empty now. This must be what Bennett was trying to tell us before he died. Someone with access to the vault has broken their oath and leaked the data module. Now only Uncle, Grandfather, and I have the clearance to retrieve it.
What would you be able to gain from it, though?
In Renisita, the Order maintains control over terminals, unlike other countries where they're freely traded. My grandfather learned to modify them during his early ventures in the new Federation. Our lantern-type terminal is a modified model. It may look purely ornamental, but it houses the tech modules we've developed. As Scarlet Velvet said, aside from our art dealings, we've been supplying these terminals to resonators at fair prices as part of our discreet business. By doing so, we've broken the Order's monopoly. We've given more people the means to protect themselves in their ventures, giving them choices they didn't have before. The Order is aware of our discreet business, but they turn a blind eye as long as we don't openly challenge their authority. The hefty taxes we pay maintain this delicate understanding. As a result, no family member would ever divulge our terminal secrets, much less allow the modules to fall into the wrong hands. What exactly are you planning, Uncle?
Well, she's not happy.
No. We must find the core module.
Carlotta, where are you?
Speak of the devil.
Uncle, may I ask you something first? Before the carnival, the priest showed me your pendant. How did he come by it? And what led to your capture?
Does it matter? All you need to know is that it's handled, and I'm in the clear now.
Were you mistreated? Did they coerce you into doing something against your will?
Heed my words. Whatever you've uncovered, put it behind you and all will be as it was. No grudges, no consequences, only family. Now, we've had some trouble with the shipment over at Septimont. As the rightful heir, I'm giving you a new order. Take care of it. And I'll pretend none of this ever happened.
He's got one of those typical faces.
I refuse.
Excuse me?
I said I refuse. I can't act as if nothing happened. I won't let a family member die unjustly, or see our modules fall into the wrong hands.
Don't trouble yourself with the modules. Yes, our family's ambition has led us far, but it's exacted a price paid in blood and tears. What harm is there in choosing the safer, easier path?
I can't believe you just said that. So, you're refusing to tell the truth and reveal the module's location, is that it?
Why do you insist on tearing everything apart? Have you ever thought about what Padrino would say? What others would think of us? I've given you an out. All you need to do is accept it.
Then so be it. Your course is set, as is mine. But mark my words, I will stop you, Mr. Capello. I'm sorry you have to see this side of our family.
It's okay to be a little less perfect with friends. It's messy but still manageable. Better be natural than be stringent.
Really? I just wished... No. I did promise I'd try to drop the pretense with you. I may need more time to come to terms with all of this. I don't regret uncovering the truth and exposing the traitor. I'm just saddened that my uncle is the one behind it all. We were meant to be the guardians of our family's ideals, to carry the torch forward. And yet now... Well,
Damn it, I was too late.
Wallowing in emotion won't solve anything. Our priority now is to recover the data module. Every moment it's missing puts our family at greater risk. The core module is difficult to carry around. They must have hidden it. The dock Bennett visited used for storage. Could it be there? We need to adjust our strategy. My conversation with Capello will have alerted him. He's likely to move the module sooner than expected. I need to inspect the dock for any clues. Indeed, but time is not on our side. If Capello acts on this, I might lose my window to secure the module. Our sole advantage now is that we're operating as a pair. I need you to take this terminal to Pierre at the bank. If the dock turns out to be a dead end, we will need other leads.
And if we find it, what's your next move?
I know that securing the module alone won't suffice. I must uncover Capello's true motives. How it will affect our family. I'll figure it out. I promise.
That was very quick there.
Can you keep up?
Okay, so I'm now playing as her while I am doing my other thing.
But no ships ever come. Uncle has concealed what he took from the vault here. A secluded place entirely under his control. For a secret trove of such value, the lack of security is strange. There was little resistance on my way here. This can't be right. Wait. I sense an energy fluctuation nearby. Time to investigate. The size of this place is manageable. I should be able to trace the source quickly.
I was kind of staring at it for a short time. Solid rock catches your eye. Inside a stunning handicraft adorned with jewels. Okay. So make sure you're ready to swim, Carlotta. Be ready to swim or fly away. Wait. Osmanthus wine. Oh! Osmanthus wine isn't the same as I remember. But where are those that share the memory? Sorry, I had to. For those that get it,
Maybe this place doesn't hold what we're looking for. Why did Bennett come here then? Or am I too late? Did Capello get here first? And the energy fluctuation. It was going off and on. No, I couldn't have been imagining it. Such a big mirror. Why is it here?
Just don't shoot it.
Doesn't seem to be made of common glass, but some kind of crystallized energy. Oh. Will I find the data module on the other side?
Oh, what the...
Or was all this just a trap?
So the fuck happened to her? Why are we back for her? Oh, I suppose this will be considered before the our storage stuff.
Hello again. You don't seem very surprised to learn who I am.
Carlotta told me Mr. Pierre always follows her grandfather around. My instincts weren't wrong when I saw you together. It also explains why you seemed familiar when we first met.
What's the term for it? A destined encounter? The universe brought us together, and I happened to take the initiative. It's almost poetic. Wouldn't you agree? That's it. I doubt you want more chit-chat. I know you're here for that terminal. Let Pierre inspect it for you, and we can resume our conversation. Remember that painting we discussed earlier? In a fragile equilibrium, the smaller piece is forced to repress its true nature. It's confined to a seemingly flawless structure, stripped of its autonomy. I don't want the same fate for her. But I can't simply impose my path upon her, expecting blind obedience. She must find her own path, with a partner she can fully trust. As for those who betray their own blood, there will be no leniency. Even my own son is not exempt from this. However, before I intervene, I want to see her plan take shape. My hand should only be played as a final measure.
So the dude knows about the uncle, but he wants to wait.
To the new. It's the way of the world. But for us Montellis, the courage to break from the past matters far more than clinging to it. So I ask you this favor. When the time is right, give this to her. She'll need it.
What are you passing me?
It's a little tricky, but you're lucky to have my expertise. This terminal is defunct, but I've retrieved all its data, even the overwritten and isolated bits.
I appreciate it. Thank you. They was erased?
The terminal has been tampered with, but nothing was intentionally erased. It seems they wanted to overwrite the data to avoid detection. I can show you. Do you have a terminal? I'll send over the data so you can see for yourself.
I assume you've taken care of Bennett's body.
We dumped him in the tacit Discord zone overnight. We'll claim he was killed by those monsters tomorrow morning. Sir, are you sure? Are we really going to work with the Order? Have they made you kill one of our own?
We're in too deep now. Handing over the data module to the Order will cement our position as an ally of the authorities. We'll replace the Thessalias. The other resonators in the city are irrelevant.
That's harsh.
And Bennett, I would have taken care of him regardless. He knew too much. He deserved it for pursuing the Scarlet Velvet matter. Anyone who gets in my way shall meet the same fate.
Yes, sir.
We all stood together on that stormy night. Each one of us losing someone dear. And we all share the desire for our family to find an easier path forward. The best way to avoid sacrifice isn't fighting, but aligning ourselves with superior powers and knowing when to yield. You may have left the family, and I should expect no more favors from you. But I ask this of you one last time. Please, put this terminal in Carlotta's hands.
What's in it? Carlotta? What will happen to her?
Nothing, save for the standard location tracking data every terminal holds. In 3 days, I'll be negotiating on behalf of the family with the Order. I just want to make sure Carlotta doesn't interfere in the meantime. She'll be given a chance to join our side. I promise. Think about Bennett. If you take care of this, I will overlook what he stole and let it be a thing of the past. I know you care more about your late friend than you're willing to admit.
Unbelievable. What is Capello even thinking? Killing one of our own? It's a complete betrayal of our family. I must record all this madness with something.
So obviously he's not happy.
My terminal? No, it's too risky. Wait, I have Bennett's body. Nobody's going to pay attention to a dead man's terminal. I'll record it, then overwrite with new data. I have to keep this record well, in case I also... Oh.
A trap? Wait, sir. Wouldn't Lady Carlotta be in danger? I don't think that's part of your plan. Are you really letting her face this by herself?
She's already there, so why bother? I trust Carlotta and our esteemed guest. It is a trap, but also an opportunity for her to mature.
So he is he is like fully aware of this stuff then.
What is that?
So she is like genuinely seeing this stuff.
Will shield you.
He is aware.
His flashbacks. Could it be from touching that mirror? Energy crystals made into a mirror with pre-made Sonoro inside. A sly trap. This Sonoro, the docks, Bennett's terminal, Duncan. These masterless echoes have turned hostile. The frequency fluctuations in this Sonoro seem unstable. I'll have to handle them before I can search the area. Quickly and swiftly. Found your weak spot. Still recognize me?
I mean, if killing these things is all I gotta do. It's not that hard, but I wish I had my own.
You will yield. Victory favors me.
Still wish I had mine. How is that thing not getting damaged?
Now there's nothing else in my way. All these obstacles suggest the answer is likely there. I must investigate that mansion. The way out and clues I need may lie within its walls.
And spectral me will show up somewhere. Open Sesame.
This layout and decor seems strikingly similar to our mansion, just with slight differences. This area, these decorations, the chandeliers specifically, were destroyed during the invasion 5 years ago. Am I truly in the past, or trapped in some kind of simulation?
So he knew about the trap, but he's using this trap in the sense of wanting her to mature and be better, or to get, I don't know. What a strange way to put it
If you're
across.
telling me he's adopting that orphan girl from the other side of the family, spare me. Already heard. Actually, I imagine the whole family's caught wind of it by now. Isn't that why we're throwing this rally for her today?
Tell me, how on earth do you stay in the loop, tinkering away at home like that? You must be shocked. Capello's already the heir. So, why on earth did he adopt her?
Unless he had understanding of Capello
girl
already.
from the other side of the family, adopted by Padrino. This rally, held for me. A mere touch of the mirror was enough to instantly draw out my memories, experiences, and even passing thoughts, creating this scenario.
Huh. You look a little familiar. Oh, it's you again. What brings you back here?
You shouldn't know me yet. Not at this time.
I don't understand. What time? What are you talking about?
Sorry, please don't mind what I just said. I'm not really sure where I am, why I'm here, or what I need to do.
Actually, I think he meant to say, we just saw you. Just now, about a minute ago. You walked right past us and headed that way.
Yeah, I'm just surprised you're back so soon. By the way, you do look a bit different, don't you? Your outfit. No, it's more the accessories, really. Yours are red, but the person I saw had blue ones on her wrists. Oh, perhaps I'm imagining things.
Blue accessories. I saw blue accessories on that hand that pulled me inside. I suppose she's the friend who invited me here. Could you tell me where she's gone? I've been left alone since arriving, and I believe I really should meet her.
Perhaps she's just out for a stroll. The preparations are behind schedule due to a mishap. Everyone's waiting for the rally to begin.
Yes, now I remember. The rally didn't start on time because of a lighting malfunction. On the other hand, once the lights are turned on, something may change and it could reveal new clues. Thank you. I think I know where I'm going now.
You're welcome, I suppose. Not that we've done much for you.
I doubt it means much to say this to you, since you only exist in this place, and unlike me, you probably don't need to hear this. But I believe Padrino took her in because he saw the makings of a true Montelli.
Fancy a
Can
wager?
you keep up?
I bet 2 dinners.
A true Montelli. Fucking what now? Okay. Keep the enemies close, just like no other secrets. The first 2 digits, I'll go with the number of trees and chandeliers in the hall. I've got to count? Oh, why do I have to count? Okay. He took forever setting up the balloons in the hall yesterday. Maybe he was hiding the password in the balloons. Still feels a bit off. Better go check everything again. So, trees, chandelier. And I got to pop balloons.
Still recognize me?
Cool. Okay. So, how many chandeliers? 2? How many trees? 1, 2, 6, 8, 8, 10? That 4. Oh no, 8. 8. I'm dumb. That's 4 in the middle. 6, 8. That's 8.
Anything catch your eye?
You know, as you get older, memory starts to slip. But here's the good news. I'm only in charge of the last 2 digits of the light control password. Well, I'll just go with August 9th. It's an important day for me. It's my wedding anniversary with my dear Mithild. Also, the day Padrino baptized our Charlotte. Charlotte? Are you meaning Carlotta? Or wait, is Carlotta's name original name Charlotte? Imagine. August 9th. April, May, June, July, August. So 8289. Six, 289. How's it? Wait, 6289. How is it 6289? I thought. This thing's yanking my chain.
All right, time to check the lobby.
Turn to a suitable location, wait for the rally to begin. Okay.
Come over, my child.
Sir, are you talking to me?
Yes. Fret not, Carlotta. Come up to the front, so everyone can see you.
I'm looking for what happened 11 years ago. Two entirely different moments are crossing paths right now. 11 years ago.
Today is a special day. The beginning of your journey as one of us. As my granddaughter, you will now carry the Montelli name. My name. The family's name. And with it, its privileges and responsibilities.
I knew it. She shares our bloodline.
She is a true Montelli, just like the Padrino.
Puny little thing. Such a nervous look to her.
Isn't she from the lesser side of the family?
Aye.
A girl at that. Why her? What makes her worthy of the Montelli name?
My thoughts exactly. I failed to see how she could possibly belong to our ranks, let alone
Back
carry the
window.
family name.
Quite the name. Oh.
It was you. Recognition. Praise. Glory.
Ooh.
Isn't that what you want? Stay here, and you'll have all of that.
You got the gun out.
Is that the exit? Dazzling sunlight. Am I in the court? Have I left that scenario already? Now the question is, what moment from my past does this represent? No, these decorations, they aren't real even if they appear to be. This is just another simulation from my memories.
I kind of like the darker version too. I kind of like the darker look. It'd be nice to actually have that as a skin for her.
How do I leave this place? Leave? But didn't you just follow me here? Cut the nonsense. You were the one who brought me into this scenario. Ugh, fine. But why should I tell you? True, I brought you here. But remember, I am a product of your own making. Your memories, your desires, your fantasies. From this moment on, I am also Carlotta Montelli. We will share the same past, present, and perhaps even future. Don't pretend we're alike in any way. And keep the Montelli name out of your filthy mouth. Oh, right. How could I forget? You worked so hard to earn the illustrious Montelli name back then. And this was your humble abode, correct? A poor little girl from the forgotten side of the family, trying desperately to fit in with the grandeur of her new home, fearing abandonment, and playing the part of a proper lady. You're a star in the ballroom, a top investor at the auction house, but your true talent, being the family's favorite weapon, carrying out orders without question. Is that all you live for? I think
She's really gonna give it to
thrilled
herself,
with
huh?
what I'm offering you. Acceptance, validation, indispensability. Did you see how everyone adored you? Isn't this a dream come true?
Oh shit.
Oh, planning to shoot me again? Don't bother. This scenario is born from your consciousness, and it's also my domain. Since the frequencies here can be shattered, they can also be brought together again. Why not try shooting yourself? Perhaps that will work. Don't be so quick to deny it. If you truly never craved acceptance and recognition, would I even exist? Since praise and affirmation aren't enough for you, I'll give you a chance to prove yourself. Show me how much your sweat and tears are worth.
Combat again?
Found your weak spot.
With Jinsho mob. Why the Jinsho ones? Jinjo? Yeah, same thing. Same shit, different pronunciation.
Nice work, but this is only the beginning. You must be dying to know which part of the past this is. Would you like a little hint? Blood debts will catch up with those who have to pay. The storm is coming. Ah, now you remember. I knew you'd never forget. The rain that night never ceased in your heart.
Help! Help!
I genuinely do like the design on
Damn
of
it.
this other Carlotta.
This is a trap! They've taken what's ours! In the name of the Montellis, this won't go unpunished.
Did you hear that? Oh, the panic in their voice. How they must be begging for a capable leader to come and save the day. Quickly and swiftly. Hush! Take this!
The Jinjo ones though.
Recognize me?
I would assume the reason for it is because at the time, Carlotta's story came out with basically when Raguna came out. So my guess is that they kind of did these because they were because the Raguna ones were new. Like, it's the only thing I can imagine.
3 key areas have been hit one after another. South 2nd Block, West End Dock, and our headquarters. Intel says the Thessalians are gearing up for another hit on our headquarters. As usual, we can expect the Order to turn a blind eye. They ambushed Father first before we did anything to them. It is beyond unforgivable.
We're running out of time. Capola, we need a plan before Padrino wakes up. Call for reinforcements from the East End. It's risky, but if they don't smell our manpower shortage, we might just make it through.
No, we shouldn't do that. The Thessalians were keeping an eye on our other territories.
No, we're not doing that. They can take the Westers.
Why? They're tough, but we're no pushovers either. We earned our turf fair and square. Why should we back down now? When Padrino eventually wakes, how do you plan to explain that we have let his and the entire family's efforts go to waste?
But we still risk exposing the location of our headquarters. It's all about predicting their moves and keeping ours hidden.
What about you, Carlotta? What do you think?
So it's like they acknowledge her after a short time.
This deviates from my past experience. Well, I'll point them down the right path this time. We'll hit their base. Our people on the East End, the South 2nd Block and the dock will stay put to give the impression we know nothing. Then we'll send our main forces to where the Thessalians keep their echoes. The trade routes mean nothing compared to that. As they know what we value most, we need to demand something of equal worth from them as our bargaining chip.
Is this really going to work?
We can't afford to lose our people. Everything else, even the mansion, are simply assets. I'll cover the rear.
So she's taking the lead. So she's using these times to get to understand and catch the lead. That's a good way to see it. So you can make like slight altercations as to how these work. Then they'll just prove more valuable. Especially if you can have it like way out in your favor.
Found your weak spot. Still recognize me?
It does feel strange and like not to change character though. More because I'm kind of used to it. I'm used to kind of like doing semi-quick changes.
The stage is set. Victory favors me. Quickly and swiftly.
Oh, they brought one of the new ones out. Okay.
Take this.
What the fuck? Oh, okay.
Still recognize me? Running won't save you. You will yield and keep up. The world is mine.
Okay, so they did actually bring the new ones out.
Wow. Look at you with your brilliant plan. So clever. It could have saved us from our humiliating defeat. And of course, you didn't just come up with it because you knew what happened. No. That idea has been brewing in your mind since that very day. How does it feel to finally have your dismissed plan validated? Back then, no one bothered to ask for your input, did they? The big shots like Capello and those old-timers couldn't care less. The family ended up making the worst possible choice. They called for reinforcements, depleting resources in both headquarters and the East End.
No. Cynthia. Look at me. Please. Why is this happening? At the West End. It's all my fault. I should have been more careful. Oh, you're the only family I have left. The Montelli's motto is enterprise. But there's no end to this enterprise. No end to the ambition. No end to chasing wealth. How much more do we have to lose?
Sometimes offense is the best defense.
In the end, your dear grandfather had to step in and fix the mess you all made. The plan advanced, but the dead were forever gone. It stands as the greatest tragedy in our family's history. With that blood debt haunting you, you became the sharpest blade, working harder than ever to protect the family's interests.
That's a very bright flaw.
Did he think of seeking the Order's protection after that? When it became painfully clear that his power alone couldn't secure his ambitions? Come to think of it, what's so wrong with that? Sacrifices are inevitable, and someone must bear the burden. By doing so, the family's interests can be preserved. Is this not the balance you wish to maintain? You were never meant to make decisions for the family. Do you really have what it takes to reshape the order of things? No matter what you say, I must stop him. Why? Didn't I just show you a better future than what you face now? Merely an illusion of your making. My choices may have altered the outcome, but it's impossible to prove now. The past is set in stone. We only have one path before us. Yes, the cold rain from that night still haunts us. But we cannot be shackled by the past. I might not be in charge, but my principles are clear. Every action I take is for the benefit of the family. I must leave here and stop Capello. Whatever the consequence. You're unshakable, aren't you? So you've made up your mind already. Our negotiations have reached a dead end. Then I'll need to try something else to make you stay.
Another section of the past. From the look of it. A maze. Well, I'm right-handed, so let's go left.
Left! You should have gone left! Wait. Or maybe not. Think it over. I told you before. You should take the easier way out.
Wrong again. Do you really think you can choose the right path? Stay. Let's get lost in this maze together, from one window to another. I'll keep you company.
Can I take pictures? No, I can't.
Do you truly think you are worthy of the Montelli name?
Just give up. What an embarrassing sight. What is so painful to watch? You might have another chance up ahead. Don't disappoint us, okay?
Yes, that's right. Keep moving forward. You're getting close. You have to press ahead. Don't doubt yourself.
Go towards the people. Noted.
Don't you see? This is what happens when you choose the wrong path and back the wrong horse. The cost will be far greater than you thought. Why do you always end up on the losing team?
No, not this way, Piccolino. You should try another way. Choose wisely. You still have a chance to make things right.
That's a good point. she knows immediately that's not me. Oh. Wait, is that me or is that not me?
I was worried you might be in danger. Also, I'm here to deliver this.
Oh, so it is me.
The gun was always there. You earned the right to use it the moment you chose to act on your own accord. Looks like you've made up your mind.
The Padrino's gun never leaves his sight. If he places it within your reach, it can only mean one thing. You've been entrusted with the authority to act in the name of Montelli. Now, whether it fires and where it aims, the choice is mine alone.
There we go. I'm looking a little bit rough. Well, I suppose in this context, Carlotta is looking a little bit rough in terms of HP. She's being all zippy zappy.
I am merely a blade made for killing. Am I really qualified to change the status quo?
Why won't you obey my orders?
I'm getting old. We should take the easier approach.
If we can make other people pay the price.
So, why can't you just give in to me and stay here? Found your weak spot. Still recognize
Swift and resolute.
me?
I sense your weak one with the sounds. The end has come.
Victory favors me.
Right.
A new era awaits. Still recognize me?
Strike through the shadows.
My compliments.
Swift and resolute.
There we go.
How did you let go of confusion and doubt so easily? Those were your true feelings. You and I. What makes us so different? Brother, care for a story?
Hit me.
A story
me,
about
baby,
why a
one
certain
more
girl was
time.
adopted.
Tried.
Prayer alone offers no salvation. In the face of survival, creed becomes meaningless.
How dare she eat the tribute? Nanny always said that food is for tribute. It's not for eating.
You're a bad girl. I'm telling Nanny.
the Montelli after all. The hall is in chaos. Yet she clings to her weapon. What a monster!
This suits a Montelli well. Repurposing decoration into a weapon, defying indoctrination
to chart the course forward. Her blood runs with the same fierce will as ours. Come with me. The family will shield you and open your eyes to a new world. You will rise to become a true Montelli.
That's cool.
I see. So Duncan was in the dark about the real cause of Bennett's death. He simply wanted to protect his friend's reputation, and Capello used that. Duncan gave us a rigged terminal to cover Bennett's debt, clearing his name. Capello couldn't have tampered with the terminal data himself, or he would have found the information hidden beneath the overwrites. He simply laid a trap at the dock that Bennett visited. I can empathize with Duncan, even to some extent Capello. They're driven by a desire for safety and stability. Tempting future, even for me. We will never achieve that by surrendering ourselves to the Order. From the very beginning, our paths diverged. To yield to them now means giving up even more. And once we lose our grip, we'll no longer have the luxury of refusal. Grandfather and the others have already paved the way. I will follow their lead and chart a course towards a brighter tomorrow. For our family and all of Raguna. Wealth and power will safeguard our freedom, while freedom in turn will nurture wealth and power. The Montelli family is set to break the Order's suffocating hold and lead Raguna towards a wider horizon, embracing Septimont, Huanglong, and other countries. And through it all, we will never forget who we are. The family exists to accomplish what one cannot, and withstand the winds of fate. This is the future I envision for the Montellis.
It seems it has helped her out, yeah.
Like I said, we seize control. An all-out war with the Order isn't a wise move. Rather than blindly tailing Capello in search of a hidden data module, let's take control and have him come to us. Scarlet Velvet mentioned they need a formal reply, and we can deliver that. Care to help me give them an unforgettable response in 2 days?
Alright. I'm ready. Wait until the scheduled action 2 days, 7 PM. That one? There we go. Head to the trading hall. Okay. Let's go. But yeah, the main reason why I did this one is because I was basically starting to get fed up with constantly running into this one, like this one quest in particular. I did run into Rochias though, surprisingly.
Can you hear me?
Speaking.
Just checking your location. Have you reached the spot, my clever accomplice? Perfect. Remember to be stealthy. Scarlet Velvet and my operatives are positioned in all the streets around the venue. Should anything go awry, I'll set Plan B in motion. The venue only has one entrance. I've arranged for a handler to get you in. You'll go in first and then help me slip in without drawing attention.
This dude.
Oh,
The upstairs parlor is off limits, reserved for a private event.
I've got the mask on. Fair enough.
Yeah. Now that you mentioned it, yes, they did tell me about that. But weren't you supposed to arrive half an hour later?
Half an hour is enough for me.
What was that?
I mean, I thought it was good not to come here early. Yeah.
You do have a point, but it's a special day. I need to confirm everyone's identity. What's your code name? Show me your token.
Hey, Tulip. Why are you still standing there? Come here. Boss just asked for you.
I'm Tulip now? Fair enough.
Ah, a tulip coin. I remember you. You work at the vault, don't you? We had a drink at Margarita's.
Don't tell me you've really forgotten me.
No wonder you arrived early. You people at the vault are always one step ahead.
Yeah. We can talk after getting the job done. Now hurry up. We'll deliver the gifts together.
Alright, let's go. The perfect trade.
Have you made it inside?
Indeed.
This area is under surveillance. On either side of the main stage, you should see something that looks like a control panel. Operate it to disable the cameras, then place the gems I made with my forte into position.
Guess I'm going. Oh crap. Okay. There we go. One. Oh. Don't get too close. Yeah, that's about right.
How did it go? Any issues?
No.
Everything's fine. Just got to the place we agreed on. The front of the hall. Done.
Imagine one of them just shows up. I've been seeing you sprint around.
Main hall, 5 o'clock. Done.
I've been seeing you run around the entire place. What have you been doing? Checking out the venue?
Blind spot. Done.
A blind spot? Running around like you're being on a mission. Well, it's not often I come in.
Done. The setup's complete, and the time we plan's drawing near. How's it going on your end?
We're dying slowly.
I'm out of the mirror and the jammers set up. Capello actually inspired this plan. Otherwise we wouldn't have been able to infiltrate. The Order's agents have taken the bait and are at the location. Blue Rain and Retriever are primed for action. We'll head out at the chime of the hour.
Okay. Wait until the end of the deal to go up there. Okie dokie, snooky bookie. Boing. Wait here.
Nearly go time. The Order's men should be here. Double check everything.
Oh. Just a smack.
We should talk, Capello.
You! Why are you here?
Your guests won't be showing up today.
Carlotta. Looks like you've pieced together the whole story. So it was your crew who tipped us off about changing the time and place for the deal yesterday. Let me guess. You fed the same line to the Order, didn't you? Playing both sides, setting yourself up nicely. But something doesn't add up. You couldn't have pulled this off alone.
Without one word. Hello again.
Capello's promise of safety and comfort are nothing but a sham. He's been using our family as pawns, making them pay the ultimate price. Bennett was just one of his victims. He didn't fall at the hands of tacit discords, but to Capello himself. His body was disposed of outside the city's limits. The truth is, Bennett never betrayed us. The path of the Montelli family is one of unity. We stand together,
That's
leaving
gotta hurt
no one
him.
behind.
That's gotta put the dude sadly
There won't
down.
be more losses, but I will prioritize the welfare of every member. I do not take sacrifice lightly. Now, will you continue down this path? Or will you align with our cause for Bennett's sake and your own?
Trust built on deception always comes back to haunt you. You're getting what you deserve.
Now that you've lost both the goods and your trading partners, this is your last chance to bow out gracefully.
Oh dear.
Bow out gracefully. Do you think I still care about saving face at this point? My only regret is not being ruthless enough. I should have cut you loose earlier, making you pay the price like the others who crossed me.
Betrayed family ideals. He has.
And what of it? You'll never understand.
He's
We
backstabbed.
lack
Not
the
everything
power to
gone.
protect everyone. So what's wrong with seeking a powerful ally? Why not align ourselves with those who share my true goal? You're right. I've crossed the line. But I can still salvage this if I take you out and reclaim that data module.
No.
Everyone, capture them!
Time to leave.
Copy.
Suppose the dance in the middle of it, sure.
Fall for me, will you? Then, let's fall together.
And that's where those come in. She seems to be having fun, ain't she? Bringing Daily Mother to a safe place.
Scarlet Velvet's people have secured Duncan and will bring him to a safe house. He'll return after everything's settled. Regarding the Order, I tasked Blue Rain and Retriever to pose as Capello's agents and declare the cooperation null and void. No data module, no explanation or any follow-up. Capello is already a lost cause. The Order will realize this soon enough.
Sometimes the thought of people is very scary, I'll be real. Especially when they're rather headstrong.
The rain's back. I remember telling Grandfather how I hated the rainy season. I once saw rain as a bad omen in Raguna. When it rains, it's easier to wash away bloodstains. That's why acts of revenge usually happen on such days. But today's rain feels different. As it falls, the troubles of yesterday are washed away. I feel calm. Like I've found my true self again. My present and my future are now in my own hands.
Well done, Carlotta. Thank you, Rover.
You're welcome. Hello again. How you been?
My girl could not have accomplished this without your assistance.
Straight to the pouty face. She personally invited and vouched for me after all. Yeah, she did. She did.
I had faith in you too, but you surpassed my expectations. It appears I underestimated the potential that you possess when working together.
Yep.
What he just said. Looks like someone's been keeping secrets from me, huh?
Well, sometimes you need to. Sometimes you need to.
Curious. You entered that scenario and delivered his gun to me. How did you earn my grandfather's trust so soon?
What's that face? The story between us. Never you worry about that.
The nerve. Fine. Since we make such a good team, I'll let it slide for now.
Capello and his lackeys will face the consequences of their actions. Our code is simple. Vengeance for blood. Death for life. No one is exempt. There's a lot at play here. It will require some effort and a true Montelli at my side to handle it.
I see. I'll take care of the rest. But before that...
It's like he's aware of what she wants to ask. You
Yes.
leaving?
What, miss me already?
Yeah, I'll miss you. Who knows when I'll see you again? Well, maybe a little.
No need to feel sad about parting, for each goodbye brings us closer to the next hello. That's my favorite way to think of it. A countdown to our next reunion. With Capello ousted, the family needs someone to fill his shoes. I must assist my grandfather through this tumultuous transition. There's no one else to do it.
This is so that she is getting more of herself with us.
As my grandfather said, things couldn't have gone so smoothly without your help and support. Now that the dust has settled, you no longer need to stay with me as Cat's Eye of the Montelli family. But still, I want you to have this.
What is it?
As I said, every member gets a token that matches their codename.
Oh, so that's my cat's eye then. Or cat eye,
Though
sorry.
you already have a pair of cat's eyes, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. No, this gem wasn't crafted by my forte. I chose it just for you. I know someone like you won't stay just for me. And joining the Montelli family might not be in your plans just yet.
I mean, I do have the Black Shores.
But
so.
I'll keep this code name for you, Cat's Eye. The first and only member to receive my personal invitation.
Oh, the Cat's Eye brooch. Can I wear it? Oh, look at that. A cat's eye brooch from Carlotta, reflecting your golden eyes, as a personal token from her. In Montelli, each member has an item corresponding to their codename. Carlotta might begin preparing this gift for you from the very moment she was captivated by your golden eyes and offered you the name Cat's Eye. Although you don't intend to officially join Montelli, you know that she will forever keep this codename for you, Cat's Eye, the first and only member to receive Opal's personal invitation. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's lovely though. That's good though. Alright. So, obviously in terms of story, Carlotta is basically away with her grandfather, kind of learn the chain and stuff like that, really. We accidentally started Cantarella's, but that will basically be left for another date. I don't really think there's much more I can say other than, I don't know, Carlotta being it. Carlotta's actually been a lot of fun, and for those that have seen, and for those that have basically watched or seen any variation of Wuthering Waves since I've started, people have known that I've had Carlotta since the start. Like she was she was basically my first like official 5-star. I'm not. Obviously, yes, I have Calcaro. I do have.
Understood. Hopefully,
Verena, but Verena was Verena. I ended up getting from the guaranteed. Calcaro, I believe, was the first standard that I got.
Why hesitate if you
I do have Ling Yang. I basically did like another temple since I was 68 summons in as it is. I did another temple to see if I got another shorekeeper, but no. I got a Ling Yang, so which means the next 5-star that I go for will be guaranteed.
Anything.
Why I hope may I understood. I am here to serve your will.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen that video, have you? Have you, Lito? You ain't seen that video. Do you want to see? Do you want to see how well it went? I can show you here before I end it. Before I end the stream, I can show you. So obviously, as you can see, I have Shorekeeper. I've already got her up to 90. 267 net energy recharge was fucking insane. I have a weapon. I've got her, no. I have her weapon. This is the same. This build is the same build that I had on my Baija. My Baija was basically holding the same stuff as what Shorekeeper's was, but I have changed the forecast. She originally had heating bonus, but now I've changed it to this. I've completely done. Other than like not leveling these up entirely, I have everything to do with this. Her entire forte. And just to go off, she is C2. So I've had 3 Shorekeepers. She is. Shorekeeper is a very beautiful lady.
I am here to serve your
So
will.
so I have a C2 Shorekeeper.
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle.
I think I think in general I've got what, a pretty good team, I'd say. Shorekeeper is still recommended to this day.
I am here to serve your will.
Shorekeeper is still recommended for teams to this day, which makes sense. When you run, you should pull. You want me to pull for? No, you want me to pull for her more? Do you want me to C6? That begs the question, are you going to help with that? Not right now, but when she comes back. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Gift cards, same as usual.
Time your past. I had pictured our reunion in my...
I'm not. But I would rather recommend you don't do anything about that currently. Unless you want me to use my guaranteed on her this time. Because I could do 20 pulls, but I kind of want to save for Chung Li, who's in the next update. You can or you can't. So I don't know if you're missing a T. Can't. Thought so. Shine on you, crazy Opal. Complete if on a rainy night of family. Damn phone. It's why I waited. That was it. Got Ling Yang, Chong-Li, Encore, Jian, Rochia, Brant, Zhizha, Cantarella, Camellia. Surprisingly, Fish Tank has made me poor. Sounds about right. I surprisingly haven't come across I surprisingly haven't come across Shorekeepers yet. But anyway, I'm gonna leave the stream here because otherwise I'm just literally sitting on the fucking thing and it's not worth and shouldn't really, you know, shouldn't be sitting on it for nothing. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. Please do subscribe and share me around. Also, we're doing fine in the near and further future. In terms of a story, Carlotta's story, it was actually pretty good. I personally enjoyed it. I would honestly like that other, what was it, her mirror self. I actually really like the mirror self's design. I know it's basically just pretty much the same, but darker colors and a bit more broken. But it was actually pretty nice. It was actually a rather nice design. If it was brought out of the skin, I wouldn't say no. But for what I've heard, well, it's not really what I've heard. What I've seen is Chong-Li and Carlotta will actually be getting summer skins. So when that time comes, I guess we'll see on if I'm interested in Carlotta's and Chong-Li's. Chong-Li's I'm interested in. Carlotta's will be a different story. So, yeah. If I was to rate the story out of 10, I'll probably give it like a good 8. I will probably give it a good 8. I don't really believe in giving things a 10. I don't. But anyway, with all that said and done, because otherwise I'm going to keep rambling, and I shouldn't be rambling in the streams. If you're cold, stay frosty. If you're hot, keep it that way. Until next time, peace out. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good day or night, and stay safe. See ya.